Boys, here we are yet again. Round 2 of drama. GGTOOR has responded to my video pretty much directly. And we're here to talk about it because their response is horseshit. It is the worst response I've ever read from a PR standpoint, and I cannot believe that it's somehow a group of people said, "Yeah, that's the response we want to go with," because it's just so bad. It basically blames everyone except themselves and blames it on other people, which is ridiculous. As you notice, I am timed out in the GGTOOR channel for 7 days. So if you want to really help me out, go repost my original video and this video over and over and over in their Discord. Do not let them censor you. They got upset at me for posting my video, exposing them too many times. It hurt their feelings, and they said, no more, Rye. You're telling too much of the goddamn truth. Let us be shady shitholes without you exposing us, please. Their words, not mine. Anyway, let's get into the response. If you aren't caught up, basic thing is GGTOOR is paying us to host $500 tournaments for the community, and they have decided not to pay out for almost 4 months now, because essentially the people that they were scamming, their investors, pulled out, and now they have no one to pick up the bill and are essentially GG poor and have no money left to give it to anybody. So they're trying to find someone else to scam so they can continue scamming. They have a bunch of fake Twitter, Twitch followers, and a bunch of fake numbers under their belts that make them seem large, when in reality it's just a bunch of small communities that came together, and the only thing that they had anything to do with is just they gave money to these small communities. That's it. If you guys want to do me a favor, I'm going to leave in the description a link to their Discord. Join the Discord. Let your dissatisfaction for the situation be heard. Make sure to type in their general chat what you don't like about this situation. It's okay if you want to leave a YouTube video, but they're not going to read the YouTube videos. It's going to be much more impactful if you leave a negative response on their Discord. That is where they're really paying attention. I don't usually call to action for anything, but this is serious. They owe the Yu-Gi-Oh community over $3 grand. And probably on the larger tournament scale, they probably owe a lot more than just that. I would not be surprised if it approached $10,000 that they owe to the community as a whole. Every community that they owe money to. So I think this is a super serious conversation, and a super serious. This isn't like some dumb internet drama thing. This is where you should make your voice heard, and we should come together and tell these guys, no, enough's enough. Respect esports. Let's read this. Let's see what's going on here. So they pinged everyone. One of the main criticisms of GGTOOR that has emerged over the last week is a narrative suggesting the tournament division failed to alert the independent tournament organizers that prizing would be delayed for the November events. This is false. So we're already off. They're already lying from the get-go. After GGTOOR canceled its Regulation A registration at the end of October, every organizer that had an event, a future event scheduled with the company was contacted by the tournament division around the beginning of November, before the November events were held, also incorrect, and it was disclosed to each organizer that it would be a longer than usual delay in funding for prizing those events. Originally estimated to minus 4 weeks, with a warning that it could take longer than that. Each organizer was directly asked to decide if they would prefer to proceed with future events, notwithstanding the known delays of funding prizing, or if the organizer preferred to cancel pending future events until the funding was finalized, if it could take longer than that. So let's go see what my DMs with Shinobi. This is the head of the, what do they call it? The tournament organization. I don't care, man. This guy is so delusional. It is hilarious. This is when they first brought up the idea that they would have to trim down on their tournament section. No mention of delays yet. I mentioned this in the video previously. It is October, my guy. We're not in November yet, okay? And as we scroll down, he's telling me that there's going to be less duel links. You can pause if you want to read these DMs. I've already gone over them before. And they say, we're talking about how we want to fill out the month or whatever. What's the restructuring about? Blah, 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 blah. And then he says here specifically, I noticed the contracts, as in multiple contracts, as in the November contracts, as in these fucking contracts here, November, December contracts. Yeah. I noticed that they were unsigned. I'm rescinding them. Master dual title is wrong, blah, blah, blah. Can you please sign them next week contracts this morning? He was always super pushy about getting these contracts signed as soon as possible. So he essentially has us under his thumb to do the fucking work that needs to be done, yeah? So then, this a GG tour happens. I believe this was a Duel Links GG tour. Pretty good numbers overall. I think I streamed the top cut. A week goes by, I don't get any payment. I'm like, yo, what's up? Now he tells me about the delays. If you go read those DMs, there were no mentions of delays at all until this moment. This is when he brought up any amount of delays to me at the very end of October, after he had already sent the November contracts. Still has not brought up even the idea that I could get out of my contracts. Yeah. And he doesn't bring that up until we go all the way here until I ask again on November 3rd, where he finally says, please let me know if you'd like to continue the planned November events. I've already signed the contracts, my guy. This guy is a glorified Discord admin. The contracts I sign are with the fucking president. This guy, the one that had the I'm not afraid of you comment or whatever with me, okay? Not Shinobi. So he can't tell me, oh, just break your contract or whatever. I've already signed the stupid contracts, okay? So I tell him, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the work that we signed contracts for, and you're going to pay us. Dead stop. Also, the original date was December 15th, my guy. Plus minus 4 weeks. We are in February. These guys are delusional. There is no way, even in the most extreme circumstances, that it gets this bad 4 months later. There is absolutely... I am waiting on a contract to be fulfilled from goddamn October. It's just the dumbest response, making it seem like it's the tournament organizer's fault, and it's 100% not their fault. Absolutely disgusting that they're even trying to do that. Let's keep moving, because I could literally make an hour-long video rant on just this alone. Let's go. Decide blah, blah, blah. Some organizers choose to cancel their future events. Others did not. Not a single event in November was held without the direct agreement of the event organizers to proceed after the company disclosed that the funding pricing for those events would be delayed. After they made me sign the contracts because he kept asking. That is the one part that they decided to completely keep out of this conversation. After we have already signed said contracts. This isn't something you fuck around with. Oh, well, yeah, you did sign a contract, but who cares? No, you follow the contract that you signed. Dead stop. Second main criticism of GGTOOR that has emerged over the last week is a narrative suggesting that when the delay to funding extended beyond the initial expectations, the tournament division failed to give a meaningful update on how long of an additional delay to expect for pending payments to be made. There's a kernel of truth to this criticism. However, the reality is that it was not possible for the tournament division to provide updates with any meaningful details. The company as a whole would not tell the public something it did not know. Now, this is a complete fabrication. They knew for a long time that these issues were going to happen. I have it on good authority from someone who worked within the company of GGTOOR that they knew for a long time that after this deal had fallen through, that they would not be able to sustain GGTOOR and how much they spent monthly. And yet they kept making more and more tournaments in hopes that they are able to attract more and more investors and kind of keep going with the scam, if you will. I can't tell you who this person is. They want to stay anonymous. I hope you guys understand. They are someone who worked directly with GGTOOR, so he has a lot more insider knowledge. But based on what he said and based on what their shareholders say, and plus when their shell company essentially pulled out, it would be dumb to believe that these guys didn't know that this shit was coming. They knew for a long time, at least halfway through last year, they knew, because that's when the delays started happening. It was 1 month delay, 2 months delay, etc., 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 and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. So they definitely knew. Tournament division is not in control of funding timeline. You're not, but you are in control of communication with the players and the TOs, which you failed horribly in. There is no effort to be intentionally misleading. There absolutely was. You were intentionally trying to mislead everybody. That's why you didn't tell me about the delays until November instead of when you found out in October. To the contrary, over the course of the time, the tournament division began to move away from passing on any expectation of specific timeline because there was no date certain, and the expected timeline was continuously changing. Yeah, that's the fucking problem. Your fucking job at that point is to sit there and tell me every single time it changes. If the original time is December 15th and then December 15th passes and I haven't been paid yet, there's a problem. If December 15th is our agreed upon day, that means December 14th at 11:59 p.m., you are in my fucking DMs and you're telling me, Rye, I am so sorry, but your payment will not be made on the 15th. This is what GGTOOR told me is going to happen. This is the new expected time that it's going to come in. That way, I know how horribly this is being mismanaged, and at least you, Shinobi, are doing your job to let me know what's going on. Because if you don't, then what the fuck are you here for? You're just a glorified Discord mod. Let's keep going. The intention was to avoid making new promises until there was a good faith belief that when another promise was made, GGTOOR could deliver on that promise. You had already lied to the TOs 3 times up to this point as to when payment was. I'm not going to believe you when any payment came out. That's why I started making that original video when I told your president and he told me that expect payment on the 30th. That's why I was making that video. I didn't just say, oh, you promised me the 30th, I'm not going to make the video anymore. No, because I don't believe you. I don't trust you. I have not trusted you since October, my dude. Come on now. And the only thing you get out of these guys is what I showed you guys in DMs in the last video. They're just saying, I don't want to play loosey with the football. No, man, that's not how it works. You tell us if there's a delay every single time. That is how good communication works. Otherwise, keeping me in the dark and me waiting to be pleasantly surprised when I get paid is fucking lunacy. That may be something for you. You're going to be pleasantly surprised when payment comes through, but not for me. Being stuck in the dark like that? Fuck no, dude. On January 26th, GGTOOR CEO put out a statement indicating that GGTOOR continues to work towards securing that funding. And it's getting very close to securing that funding. That funding is a substantial amount that will be enough to pay all its obligations. I have been hearing this since November. I'm sorry, but I've been hearing this since November. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Show me the proof. Show me an update. Show me something that I can point to and say, yeah, no, he's totally about to sign a deal to pay all its obligations. This is complete and utter bullshit. This guy is lying through his teeth. He has like $500 in his bank account according to his stockholder reports. What the fuck? The company recognizes the process of securing the funding has taken much longer than originally expected. GGTOOR does not deny the money is owed. Thank you for your continued patience, and rest assured that the company does fully intend to pay the money that it's owed just as quickly as possible once the funding is secured. So at this point, I had reposted my original video in Discord because Discord was super popping. I got timed out, which is complete bullshit because I was calling Shinobi out on his horseshit of him saying to oh, I told all the TOs that funding would be postponed or whatever. And this is what he ultimately sent back to me when he did that yesterday. GGTOOR asked me to enforce the Discord rules. You were given a 7-day timeout for repeatedly posting the link to a VOD, my video, that was already posted multiple times before. I posted it like once a day. So, okay. Even after that was directly expressed, this is against the rules in Discord, the public channel. This would have been true irrespective of the content of the video. There is a difference between censorship and moderation. Yeah, this is censorship. 100%. This is not moderation. In addition to the public message, we're also asking you to follow the rules in this group DM just 2 days ago as well. Bro, there are no rules in group DMs. Go fuck yourself, Shinobi. There are no rules in group DMs. This is us talking as people. There are no fucking rules in here. Eat my ass. I will ask you again, please review and follow the guidelines listed in Discord rules before making any future posts in the GGTOOR Discord. At this point, I told him to go fuck himself, told him thank you for timing me out, I'll put in the video, pay the people, you assholes, and if you keep ignoring me, people are just sending me screenshots anyway, so I'll be able to see anything that people post, which people did indeed send me shit, like -1, for example, sending me amazing memes, and a bunch of other people pretty much sending me their pictures of them getting timed out for whatever reason. Speaking with Shinobi, you guys can look all these up. People getting timed out just for absolutely no reason. Davide has been making a bunch of research into the company, looking into all their pretty much fake crypto scam bullshit that they've been in. Definitely check him out for what he's been doing. Where what else is there to say other than Shinobi should not be moderating this Discord? This Discord needs actual mods that are there's a conflict of interest if anyone from GGTOOR mods, because they're just going to do this shit. They're going to time people out that are trying to spread the truth, spread awareness. I'm obviously sharing a video that's extremely detrimental to GGTOOR. They're trying to defend themselves, but it's just such a veiled attempt at securing. Yes, I posted this video 3 days ago, and I'm going to keep fucking posting it to let people know to stay away from your shit company, man. Like, that's just how it is. You know, you don't have any sort of power over me. Just because we're in a group DM doesn't mean you can decide that there are rules of things that I can't do or whatever. This whole higher than thou feeling that you have above people because you don't say curse words, you don't use profanity, is fucking and utter bullshit. You owe the Yu-Gi-Oh community over $3,000 fucking dollars, my guy. Your entire company together, which includes you, owe people money. No one gives a shit about your Discord fucking rules, okay? I have tried being civil with these absolute morons, and it did not work. I tried to be civil, and the president of the fucking company freaks out like an Xbox Live kid, which, by the way, they conveniently did not bring up anywhere in their message. I am done being civil. Pay the Yu-Gi-Oh community, pay all of the tournament organizers their money. Stop having your fucking heads up your ass, okay? That's the end of it. Pay everyone what they're owed. I don't care if you have to sell GGTOOR as a company to make up for the cash. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about you or your company. I want my money and I want to leave. Done. Boys, I'm posting their Discord down in the comment section in the description of this video. Feel free to join their Discord and let them know how displeased you are with this whole situation. Keep it civil. Don't attack anyone individually. Simply attack their morals, their standings, and anything that they are doing actively, such as censoring and timing out anyone that is having a negative opinion of the company. Go ahead, let them know that you do not appreciate that. And I can't post this video in the Discord, so please go post it in the Discord and let them know that we will not be censored and that they will pay the Yu-Gi-Oh community as well as the rest of the GGTOOR community what they are owed, and they do not deserve the followers, the clout, or the Discord membership that they have received. They do not deserve it because they do not respect it. They are trash. That's all I have to say. Good night, boys. I love you all.